Back again, Joe and Mike, buildassetsonline.com. Today we're doing another high-ticket dropshipping niche review. We're talking about standing desks. Should you dropship standing desks? They are cheap, expensive, wide price range of standing desks. I don't know how much they're trending anymore. I feel like when, we started researching this stuff like 5-6 years ago, standing desks were like all the rage. And now I don't know if they're as popular. But we're going to talk about whether or not you should dropship them. And Mike, I was looking up this particular keyword, standing desks, and I just plugged it into Ahrefs just to see the search volume and the keyword difficulty and the CPC. And I have to say that when you look at first of all, extremely difficult topic. Every high authority site is talking about standing desks. Second of all, the cost per click, according to Ahrefs, is $5 per
Yes, sir.
click. That is insane. Why is that? Why is this so expensive?
It's a friggin' desk, man.
So what?
This is the problem. Everyone and their mother is trying to compete in this industry. Such a common thing. Because think about this. What you have is the old guard of the Office Max type people, these huge things like Bush Furniture is one of them, that they make their livings selling huge volumes of office supplies to offices. Everyone needs a desk. So, number one, you have that, super competitive. On top of that, with the standing desks, this is now merged into some weird Silicon Valley startup furniture stuff, where now everyone has their ergonomic desk concept. They got the risers, and so they're coming in, they're blowing up the CPC, and so that's where we're at.
So you have a confluence of two industries coming at it.
Confluence is right.
Yeah, you have it coming at it at the same time, and it's I can see why the CPC for these standing desks are so damn high. Now that you're talking about it, and you know what, I was just saying how I feel like they were all the rage like years and years ago, because I feel like they were talked about more, and I was seeing like infomercials and stuff. Now I don't see that, but I could see with the work from home trend, like obviously that has enhanced the competition of standing desks. I feel like now, everyone is buying a desk.
Right. So, when we did these, it was a little bit different. I think we got in at a really good time.
Wait, we're revealing that we did these?
Sure, we did it.
Okay.
We did it.
Okay.
I got one right there. Look.
I can't see it.
Anyway, oh, it's on the frame. Well, too bad. Anyway, we came in at a good time. It was around 2016, and I don't know. Things were, Joe. We got in with this one supplier that did like this. It was like a standing desk on wheels. It was more portable. It was in like the $300 price range. But we would make like 40% margin on these bad boys.
Yes.
And so we would be able to sell these things left and right. The problem was the supplier was so bad.
Yes.
That I don't even know what happened. And then we were also in with a more niche, like high-end type of thing. And they got sold to a bigger company. And even in that company, we were getting like 50% margins. So on top of that, if we're getting these margins, think about what the people that are doing direct-to-consumer stuff are getting.
Yeah, definitely.
No wonder the cost is so high.
So they could bid a lot.
Yeah.
But so we had desks all over the spectrum, and I remember we were selling a lot of those cheap desks, the $300 ones, $200 ones. But the supplier was bad, and because they were so cheap, they were like flimsy desks, so they would break a lot, right? I think, didn't you get one and it was broken?
I think the one I have is a return that I took myself.
Okay.
So, but it wasn't broken. I don't know. It just people would like screw up assembling it and stuff. Um, that's what would happen. But yeah, we would also get into like conference tables, and those are standing conference tables, which are no longer available.
Interesting.
So I just tried to look it up.
I guess
Um,
yeah, I guess no one's going to conferences anymore.
right. So yeah. So that's the issue. So it was kind of in between because it was a super high competition niche, but the margins were really really good.
Right.
So for a beginner, I don't think it's probably not the best idea. And for us, we were beginners going into it, and it was a bit of an easier playing field back then. So we were able to do all right, and then we eventually, I mean, we struggled with this site for months and months and months because we didn't know what we were doing with ads, and we didn't have a lot of products. Not that that will make or break you necessarily, but it was like we had a hard time getting this store to do more than like 15,000 a month until we really got good at advertising. And like you said, there's not a huge SEO play to be had because again, you got these huge companies, huge budgets. They're probably got an agency in there. They're spending thousands and thousands on links, and I remember we looked into it back in the day. Yeah, really hard to rank for a lot of this stuff, and probably not a lot of comparison shopping either.
Right. So I really think the angle with this, yeah, you type in what size you want, boom, 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 you're buying. But I think the angle with this is you really got to be focused on the broader, at least at this point, the broader work from home type thing or the broader like office space type thing.
Right.
Because there is a lot to probably sell in this area. Mike, I noticed I didn't know you had this, but you have a paper shredder um,
Got a
behind
lot
you.
of letters with land.
Yeah.
They're just gonna stack up unless I just
Yeah. That's probably very
gotta
satisfying.
dispose of them. Oh yeah, nothing better than just throwing a letter away,
Yeah.
shredding it.
Yeah. So I think this is definitely not a niche you want to pursue on its own nowadays. I think this could be a nice side dish to the main course of a store, but you know, we really don't recommend like stores focused around a single niche to begin with, but especially in this area. Well, that's a complicated statement, but this area is like an example of something you don't want to do. Like you don't want to focus like one niche store in this area when there's like a whole range of things that are associated with this product, and like people also aren't really like passionate about desks to begin with. You know, you can niche down
Yeah.
into things that people are like passionate about. I think like backpacking or something.
I mean, I don't really care too much about the passion side of it. What is good is because of the work from home stuff and
Right.
even still with office stuff, people need this equipment.
I'm saying
So yeah.
I'm saying the scenario where you want to make a niche down site is around something
Oh,
passionate.
oh, oh, okay. Yeah, it would have to be around something. Yeah, that has SEO potential. People are passionate about. Probably get into that sort of criteria, but yeah, for someone to do drop shipping in the way that we teach it, buildassetsonline.com/playbook, you would want to combine this with other things that make sense. So you can have desks. Number one, standing desks, even regular desks. Uh, Chairs can go within that. Maybe you have expensive pens. Maybe you have shredders.
Yeah.
Maybe you have what's something else you could have? Storage cabinets, filing cabinets, different. I mean, yeah, I don't know. We can spend a whole episode going into things that are accessory to this type of niche, but you get the point.
I
If
think
you
they
could
make.
just
I think we saw one time we're looking at something really interesting. Those like work from home isolation spaces. It's like a capsule you can go into when you're working from
okay,
home. So look that up. But yeah, I think we've said all we need to say on this video, Mike. We're hitting the 10-minute mark. We're doing these shorter videos. Buildassetsonline.com/playbook if you want to learn how we build online asset portfolios, how we do drop shipping, yada, yada, yada. Buildassetsonline.com/playbook. And I hope you got something out of this video.
Take it easy.